Welcome to the Inversion. In chapter 3 of the Inversion, I devote the chapter to Philip K. Dick and his cosmology. I call the chapter Mirror Worlds, Fragmented Landscapes and High Weirdness. And at the end of his life, Philip K. Dick wrote his exegesis and also many essays on trying to unravel and understand his cosmology or his Gnostic approach to reality. And he was saying that our reality is a false reality, which is under the rule of the demiurge, or what he called the artifact, and that the source or the absolute, what we may call the divine, he calls also the urgrund, taken from Jacob Boehme, and he says that this time now, these moments are this this kind of interplay between the power play of the artifact, the demiurge, and the connection to the source absolute, the urgrund. And I read from chapter 3, he says, this is quoting Philip K. Dick, "Intervention in our world will come only at the end times, when the artifact and its tyrannical rule of us, its iron enslavement of us, is abolished. The urgrund is real, but far away. The artifact is real and very close, but it has no ears to hear, no eyes to see, no soul to listen." That is, our enslavement from the tyrannical rule of the artifact, this false reality construct of the demiurge, is very close. It's all over us, it's all around us, but it doesn't have soul. It only has power if we give it power. It does not have power, we have the power. So it's powerless, soulless, but it's managed to enforce its power over us because we feel it's so close. Yet the urgrund, the absolute, the source, if you will, is very real, but it's further away from us because we've put it away. We've diminished our connection to it, but it's very real. So Dick is emphasizing that the unreal is so close, but it's not real. Yet the genuine, the real, is so very, very real, but we've pushed it further away. I like how he expresses that. And Philip K. Dick also outlines several aspects necessary within this learning process of humanity, of how we can understand our predicament. There's 5 points. Point 1, we must recognize the existence of the artifact. Point 2, we must recognize the spuriousness of the empirical world generated by the artifact. Point 3, we must grasp the fact that the artifact has, by its world-projecting power, enslaved us. Point 4, we must recognize the fact that the artifact, although enslaving us in a counterfeit world, is teaching us. And point 5, we must finally come to the point where we disobey our teacher, perhaps the most difficult moment in life, inasmuch as that teacher says, "I will destroy you if you disobey me, and I would be morally right to do so since I am your creator." So what Dick is saying there is that our notion of the creator of our construct is a false creator, but it's a teacher to teach us about the counterfeit world. We must recognize the existence of this artifact, the construct. We must recognize the empirical world or the physical world which it projects. We must recognize that by this projection the artifact has enslaved us. We then must recognize that this enslavement is a way of teaching us to reach beyond by negating the false God, the false construct. and thereby disobeying what we feel is our teacher to get to the genuine. Very perceptive insights by Philip K. Dick, which I explore in the Inversion. So I invite you to wake up.